I couldn't figure out what is judge upon. A lot of terms, a lot of quotes, a lot of philosophies has been kind of all utilized to try to kind of unpackage this Chineseness. But I don't think there's a criteria. That's what's dangerous about it. It's all put together in such a convincing way, but you actually do not sense what is convinced towards. What is actually our leading to? So if you don't have that the vision there, you can criticize everything in such a way. So basically, I do not want to kind of refer or even open this question on what is capitalism or socialism. That to me doesn't make any sense. For anybody who has lived through China, that isms or the idealism doesn't really make all sense. But I rather kind of wanted to open a discussion what is really the Chineseness in a way. Although I said Chinese, what is Chinese architecture being the most stupid question, but what actually the Chineseness probably gave us hope what exactly means, or what does what happened there means in a way. So if we could, on that, for example, this flexibility, this kind of oscillation, has been quoted, is extremely instrumental to the society, because the society has to develop its own terms without really a kind of a determined goal, because a determined destination is probably something has proved that has a large problem in modern history. But it's rather the adjustment and actually the willingness to announce that a judgment, which then reflect the courage to actually even make failures. That kind of mechanism is extremely important, not only modern China, but through the whole history of China. So again, there's this notion of death of some isms or social construct. But nothing really died in China, right? We're still, I mean, everything comes to China being deposit or composites of the energy and the dynamicism of the society. Nothing really dies. It's just dissolves into something else, and we all lived with every day. So I think that kind of clarity of something comes and gone, something starts, and this kind of causality of whatever that social construct is extremely dangerous to utilize to analyze Chinese conditions. This is just one notion, but there's the speed, for example. Speed is extremely important. If you look at in the scholar way today, the speed became this kind of uncertainty, therefore you have to grasp the reality in such a speed. But speed is also a form of control. Only when speed is so high, the control became extremely efficient and effective, for example. So you have, I mean, this, even like the building will demolish in 5 years or 10 years, that's extremely useful, and it must be demolished, because how can you ensure today you built a building will be good forever, ever, ever? Paris is beautiful, but Paris is bad because the buildings that built for a long time has not, you know how much it costs for Paris to offer a comfortable temperature? It burned a lot of oils, it burned a lot of coals. So Paris has been obsolete if you stand from the future, but Chinese cities transform itself constantly. For example, Beijing, you know, Beijing has changed 7 times from location to location. Why is now you think that's a beautiful Beijing, let's preserve it? No, it has been changed 14 times through the history. Yeah. So I think this somehow I think the criticism and even the kind of framing of it has to have a criteria. You can't just say from theories, from all the intellectual discourses about what it is. It's very extreme.
Yeah, okay, but
I will
withdraw. But I would later I would return to defend the intellectual.